VIN number. Every vehicle has one. It stands for Vehicle Information Number. What's up guys, Graham here. Today I'm going to be telling you 11 things that your VIN number is trying to tell you about your car. Every vehicle has a VIN number as far as I know. I have a 2017 Honda Civic hatchback. It's got a VIN number. I also have a 1996 Dodge Ram pickup truck. Also has a VIN number. If you're looking to find your VIN number, open your driver's side door. You should see a sticker with your VIN number, or look on the dashboard right where it meets the windshield near the driver's side. You'll probably see a little tag there with the VIN number as well. Quick fact about VIN numbers, guys, they never use the letter I, O, or Q because they can easily be confused for ones and zeros, so they just don't use them at all. Your VIN number should have 17 digits, and I'm going to tell you what each one of those 17 digits means for your vehicle. Now, what I'm about to tell you does not apply for any vehicles before 1981. Before then, it was completely up to the manufacturer. There was no universal standard for what the VIN number means. So let's take a look at a VIN number. I'm going to show you my truck and my car so I can compare them. Now, while there are 17 digits and the VIN numbers are somewhat universal, there are still sections within that VIN number that are completely up to the manufacturer to use at their discretion for how they want to describe their vehicle. Now, there are going to be exceptions to what I'm about to tell you, so if your VIN number doesn't match up with what I tell you, you've got an exception. Now, what I'm about to tell you came from exhaustive research, including at least one Google search, one Wikipedia page, and reading 2 articles I found in that Google search. So let's take a look at the first digit of that 17-digit VIN code. That's going to be the nation of origin. There's going to be a chart of codes, and either one letter or one number is going to correspond to what country that vehicle was manufactured in. For instance, 1 is United States, 2 is Canada, 3 is Mexico, S is the UK, and there are a whole bunch more. So I'm going to put my truck VIN number on the screen for you, and you're going to be able to see the very first digit there is 3, and that means that this truck was made in Mexico. Now if we contrast that with my Honda Civic, take a look at the VIN number here. The very first digit is an S, and that means it was assembled in the United Kingdom. Now sticking with my Honda, take a look at the second digit in that VIN number. That's going to be the manufacturer's code. Every manufacturer is assigned either one number or one letter, and guess what? Honda got H. Now, of course, if we contrast that with my Dodge Ram pickup truck, you can see that the second digit in the VIN number is B, and that corresponds for Dodge. Back when Dodge was the maker of the Dodge Ram pickup trucks, now they've separated that company so that it's made by Ram Trucks. It's its own dedicated manufacturer. Now, if we take a look at that third digit in the VIN number, that corresponds to the vehicle type. You can see in the Dodge Ram pickup truck that it's 7, and that means it's a pickup truck. Now, if we contrast that with the Honda Civic, you're going to see that there's another H there in that spot. And that basically means it's a passenger car built in the UK. Okay, so that's the first 3 digits of the VIN number. If we go to the next 3 digits, this is where the manufacturer has a little bit more leeway. The next 3 digits are their way of describing the vehicle. I'm going to go into this and contrast my pickup truck versus my car. So Dodge uses these 3 digits to describe 3 different things: the gross weight category of the vehicle line, and then the series from that vehicle line. H basically means that the gross vehicle weight is going to be between 6,000 and 7,000 pounds. F stands for the vehicle line, which basically means it's a 4-wheel drive Dodge Ram pickup truck. And the number 1 corresponds to the series. That means it's a Dodge Ram 1500 series. Honda uses this 3-digit code a little differently. For them, it's line, body type, and then engine. FK7. For Honda, this is a 3-digit code, and here's what it means: Honda Civic hatchback with the 1.5-liter turbocharged sport engine. So for Honda, the 7th digit basically means the body type and the transmission. They use the letter G, and that represents a 5-door hatchback with a 6-speed manual transmission. Now in this same spot, the 7th digit, Dodge uses the number 3, and that corresponds to the body type. And for the year that my truck was made, it's a 2-door crew cab pickup truck. Okay, so Dodge uses the letter Y in the 8th position, and that's telling you about the engine and the fuel type. This is a 5.2-liter V8 engine that burns gasoline. Now Honda uses this digit a little differently. In the Honda VIN number, it's 9, and that means the grade of the vehicle. 9 stands for the top version of this vehicle, and that means in the Honda Civic line, it's the Touring Edition. The 10th digit in the VIN number is going to be universal across pretty much every manufacturer, and it's pretty simple. It means the model year. In the Honda VIN number, that digit is H, and that corresponds with the year 2017. Now, manufacturers have agreed on a specific grid. There's a cycle that starts at D in 1983, and it goes up the alphabet and then goes through the numbers in single digits: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, and then it starts at A again. Basically what that gives you is a running cycle of 36 digits that can be used to represent the year that this vehicle was made. Now the Dodge Ram has the digit T, and that corresponds with the year 1996. Now the 11th digit of the VIN number is also pretty universal. Basically what that means is the actual assembly plant where this vehicle was made. The Dodge Ram has the digit H, which corresponds with, I believe, the Saltillo, Mexico assembly plant. Honda's assembly plant serial number is U, and that corresponds with the Swindon assembly plant for Honda Civics in the UK. Now the last 6 digits are pretty much used to describe the production run of the vehicle. Most manufacturers will disregard the first digit, and then the next 5 digits represent basically the order in which these vehicles came off the assembly line. So it's possible for your last 5 digits to be 00001, and that would be the very first car to come off that production line. In my Honda Civic, it's 306225, which means this Honda Civic was the 6,225th vehicle to roll off that assembly line in that year. The Dodge Ram had number 173577, which means this pickup truck was production number 73577 that year.
So my motorcycle also has a 17-digit VIN number. It's going to tell me that it was made from Triumph, that it came from England, that it's a motorcycle, of course. It's going to say the model, that it's a speed triple. It's going to say the production year, 2011. It's going to say what options were included in the vehicle. It's going to say the production run. It's going to say the engine size, and it's also going to have a code in there that's going to tell me the final drive gear ratio.
Now, if you were paying attention, you noticed that I did not tell you what the 9th digit of the VIN number means. That's called the check digit. And what the manufacturer will do is put in a digit that will perform a calculation to validate whether or not this is a real VIN number or fake. Now, it is entirely possible that you can solve a fake VIN number and the check digit will come out true. However, the odds are against it. There is a complex but not sophisticated calculation with this. Basically, what it means is this. You assign a number value to every one of the front 9 digits in the VIN number. Then you assign a weight to the value of each one of those. You sum all of those products together. Then you perform a calculation and the result should equal the check digit. If they equal, then it's a valid VIN number in theory. If it doesn't, then you've got yourself a false VIN number. This, of course, is used to deter auto theft and people who are going to try and manufacture their own VIN numbers to try and get rid of stolen vehicles and stolen vehicle parts. Okay, so I hope you guys found that interesting. I didn't know any of this about VIN numbers until I started looking it up. I was just curious one day and it blew my mind. I didn't realize there was so much information in there. Anyway, if you liked this movie, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe so you can see more videos like this, and feel free to leave a comment down below.